I was the infantry rifleman. I served President support for the Marine Corps for 4 years. I wanted to serve the community, protect those people that can't protect themselves. It's always been a dream, you know. It's an exciting job.
If you showed up to work to do your job, you can see the rewards in it as you make an arrest, respond to a call, a domestic disturbance, and you write that crime report and you see the prosecution and people are held accountable for their actions. You're taking crime off the street. Your first week out on patrol, it's going to seem like it's a movie, it's not real life, and it is. The things that you see on cops, the things that you believe are going to happen, happens, and you're going to go to those scenes where somebody's been stabbed, somebody's been shot, somebody's fighting with their family, mom and dad are fighting, the children are there watching. You have to be the support system for that family because they don't have one.
I went to college 15 years ago, took some law enforcement classes, started a family, had children, had to find something immediate to get the bills paid. So for the last 14 years, I've been in the automobile business.
You need to be doing your notes every single night. How many people made a 75 today? One person. Did you study last time, Mr. Noss?
Yes, sir.
I didn't know if he had a weapon, but at the same time, I knew the suspect I was looking for had been violent just recently before I made contact with this individual.
After graduation of the academy and through the completion of FTO, I realized that the midnight shift would work best for my schedule and my family's. So I've been there ever since I completed FTO. After becoming a police officer, you realize real quick when you're out on the streets that there's a uniqueness, a heartbeat to the city of a very diverse group of people. And we get to meet those people and we get to know those people. It's really an honor to make sure that they're safe and protected.
I've been selling real estate for over 5 years now. Not behind the desk guy, kind of detail oriented, so kind of fit.
511, sir.
175, sir. 175?
Yes, sir.
The hardest part about the job is not letting your emotions take effect of your actions. Maybe the way somebody's talked to you, or they're angry with someone else, but they decide to take it out on you. That's probably one of the hardest things to do, is to try not to carry that with you and take it home. Every day is different, every call is different. You can go from one call helping a small child or a traffic accident where someone's injured to something where somebody's been injured, or just helping an elderly person that's been lost, can't find their way back home. Every call that you take, it hits you at a different place in your heart. It means something different to you.
Michael Radford. It's not my original name. I changed that name. My original name used to be Igor Ionov. I changed that name when I was 17, and I'm from Russia.
Ooh, no! No! Hurry up! No! No more amenable! Move! You have the same standards as everybody else. We do not go to our knees. We're police officers.
Looked over while we were exercising, and he's like pale white. And so I go over there and I asked him if he's about to pass out, and he said, yes, sir, I think I am. And so I reach over and I grab a hold of him to sit him down, and he's just ice cold. which we're working out, and he should be really hot. He shouldn't be ice cold.
What I like about this job is that you have an opportunity to work in different divisions within the department. For example, identification, accident investigation, juvenile, persons crimes, property crimes, K9. My job as an accident investigator is to respond to major traffic collisions involving injury or death, and to conduct very thorough investigations.
Grown up and raised in Slayton, a small town just outside of Lubbock. I grew up there my whole life, a small town kid.
My mother runs faster than this. Let's go!
I felt the pop in my knee, and it was over from there. Just real intense pain. And all I can say is I hope that things get better throughout the academy in order for me to be able to continue on.
When I graduated the academy, I decided I wanted to go to midnights. You know, you're going to get in the foot pursuits, the burglaries, things like that. So that's where I chose to go. I spent my first 3 years of my career on midnights, and during that first 3 years of time, I decided that there was other things in the PD that I wanted to pursue. K9 was something I was always interested in. I've been interested in since I was young, and so I began training with them about 2 years into my career.
What I was interested in was investigations. I mean, it's kind of what led me here.
Hey, cover! You're supposed to use your hands to get up. No, sir! Get back down! Follow instructions!
This first couple weeks is an eye-opener for most everybody. Even more experienced guys can get a little stressed out.
If I'm not cut out to do it, I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not going to waste my instructor's time, and I'm not definitely going to make it get out there on the streets and freeze up.
If you ever hear K9, you do whatever they tell you, because you're going to get messed up if you don't.
After FTO, I drafted to Midnights for about 2.5 years. When I was on Midnights, I was there with Kent, LePage, and Nuss, and we had a great time. We got into a lot of exciting things. After about 2.5 years on patrol in Midnights, an opening for Crimes Against Children came up. I applied for it, interviewed, and ended up getting it, and I've been here for 4 years. I remember whenever that first episode of Police Pursuit came out, I hated watching it, seeing how apprehensive I was, how unsure of myself I was, and it was very quickly that I realized how big of a mistake I would have made had I left.
I've grown up in Lubbock my whole life. Moved here when I was 2 with my family and been here ever since. I went to Coronado High School, graduated in 2002. Eventually I got married and went to college at Texas Tech. Went to South Plains to do telecommunications. Then I transferred to Tech, graduated in advertising. Decided to join the LPD just for basically a career change, something that I can actually better myself in a way of helping the community, giving back to Lubbock, something that they've given to me.
When he came across the finish line, he was sprinting and he still had some to go. You know, he still had a whole bunch of heart.
LPD, go that road, right? Go, 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 go! What do you think, taser or pepper spray? Taser.
Started the academy in 2009 in July, and when I graduated, my goal was to actually become an investigator. Choosing to become a police officer has been one of the best decisions I've made in my life, especially working with the Lubbock Police Department. There's so many opportunities that you can take advantage of if you want to specialize in different units. Right now, being in the crimes against children area, there's nothing more rewarding than helping child victims carry on with life.
My name is Eric Thone. I moved around growing up, so when people ask me where I'm from, I usually just say all around. I've been in Lubbock for 6 years now, undergraduate degree at Texas Tech. I did a couple years of master's work, so started looking for something else that would interest me. Laws are always interested me. I know LPD has a great program, so signed up. After the academy, I was on patrol for 4 years, and after patrol, I became an accident investigator, and I've been doing that for the last 2 years. I get called out to major accidents, typically ones that have life-threatening or possibly fatal implications. Honestly, this is by far the best job I've ever had.
You might get a 30-second break here and there, but it is 4 hours of non-stop.
The best sound in the world when you're in a fight is what?
Sirens.
All the sirens coming. You know your buddies are coming. You know they're going to help you, right?
Yes,
so if we
sir.
can tell you these little tricks and these little finer points of doing these things so that you can save that little bit of energy, that last ounce of energy to hang on.
Came out of the academy, was put on evening shift patrol. Was evening shift patrol for 5 years, 5.5, and went to day shift. One of the rewarding parts of this job is that I get to help a lot of people.
I got out of the Marine Corps about a little less than a year ago. Put on a bunch of weight. Kind of felt stupid about that, but decided to join the police department. One, to keep the same kind of structure as the military, and two, help me lose weight. Keep me in that disciplined environment where I have to stay physically fit.
I'm 22, I'm from New Mexico, and I just graduated college, and that's why I'm here in Lubbock. I did a lot of working out. I tried to at least prepare myself to the most I could physically, and mentally I knew it was going to be a challenge, that they weren't going to be your friends, so I tried to get ready for that also.
Straight up, feet are shoulder width apart, everybody is locked. Good, nice and soft.
Since the academy, I spent 7 years in the police department. 5 of those years I spent on patrol. I did various things while I was in patrol, including a crime scene officer and accident investigation. I did some rotations in narcotics and did undercover work with the gang unit. After 2 years in persons crimes, my husband and I decided to start a family. We decided at that point, after she was born, the best thing would be for me to stay home with her. I had a great career through LPD. It was not an easy decision to leave. I don't want to say law enforcement is out of the question for my future, but for right now, this has been the best decision for us to make.